In this video, I'm going to be ranking every single hero card from worst all the way to best in NBA 2K23 My Team. As you guys can see, these are the 13 hero cards available in My Team from the Tuesday drops and the Friday drops as well. I'll be ranking them from the worst hero card all the way to the best. Before I get into it though, let me know in the comment section down below how many hero cards you guys have on your squad, which ones you guys think are the best, and of course, let me know what you guys would change about my rankings. But at the number 13 spot is going to be the first hero card we got on that first Friday, and that is the Pink Diamond Speedy Claxton. I mean, he's just a 5'11" point guard, only a 6'2" wingspan. Yes, he's got great stats like a 99 driving dunk. He's got very solid dribble sigs. He's got a good jump shot. Like, he's got great animations, great stats and badges. He's just 5'11" at point guard, and you guys will know on Friday we just got new out of position 2, and all the good point guards in the game now are at least 6'7" or 6'8". At the number 12 spot though is going to be Jordan Poole. I mean, not a terrible card, I just don't think he's good either. Only 6'4" point guard, 6'6" wingspan. If you're a big Warriors fan or you like Jordan Poole, which I know a lot of people do, he's a very fun card to use, you know, with his jump shot not being that terrible. He's got the tray leaner, you know, he's got some very good dribble sigs, he's quick with the ball in his hands. He's just not that great defensively, only 6'4". He's just going to be undersized for the point guard position. At the number 11 spot though is going to be the hero Pink Diamond Robert Williams. From now on, from number 11 all the way to number 1, I think all of these hero cards are super elite at their positions. I mean, Robert Williams is 6'8" at the 3, 7-foot wingspan, amazing defensive stats, one of the best budget defenders in the game basically. 95 block, 92 steal, 94 lateral quickness, 95 perimeter with a 97 interior defense. He's also super athletic, 96 speed, 96 acceleration, 97 vertical, 96 strength. I mean, the card's just an absolute monster on both ends of the ball, especially defense though. He's here to rebound, play amazing defense. The thing I will say about the card on the offensive end, his jump shot, I don't know about his release. I will say, yes, he's got a good base because I do like it on Yao Ming and even Sabonis. It's a good base. I just don't know about the card's upper. I feel like it hurts the card a little bit, but I do think he's still number 11. Number 10 is going to be the Dark Matter Paul George. I think he's actually kind of underrated at the shooting guard position because of his size. He's 6'9" at the 2 with a 6'11" wingspan. I mean, yes, I know his jump shot isn't great. Like, his release is still on the Paul George base, Paul George upper on very quick timing, and he doesn't have like the greatest dribble sigs in the game. I understand he's super overpriced, and I wouldn't really pay for him unless you're trying to lock in this set. Like, I don't think he's a card that has good value or is worth picking up on your squad, but I do think he's probably the 10th best hero card. At the number 9 spot, I wanted to go with KD. I feel like you got to put Kevin Durant and Paul George next to each other. They're very similar in the sense that they're great cards in the NBA. Like, they're obviously top names in the NBA, and they still have great stats and badges. It's just the fact that they kept their own jump shots just isn't as good as, you know, as good as some of the bases and uppers in the game where people are like changing. You know, for example, KG's release, he's got the LaMelo base, which is one of the better bases in the game. You look at even a card like, I'm trying to think of a budget guy. I'm trying to think of a budget small forward, even AK-47, right? He's got the O-shape reset base and the Miles Bridges upper, which is a lot better than the KD base and the KD upper. So Kevin Durant, still a very fun card to use. You can still run him in game. Would I pick him up on your squad? I think he's super overpriced, but I'm not saying he's a bad card putting him at number 9. I just don't think he's as good as the other hero cards in this top 8. But at the number 8 spot is going to be Boogie Cousins. I think he's a very solid power forward card. He's 6'10" with a 7'5" wingspan, could really stretch out the floor, 95 3 ball, 94 mid-range, has Hall of Fame catch and shoot, green machine, guard up, limitless range, really good with the ball in his hands as well. He can definitely play make for himself and obviously be a good facilitator. Jump shot, not my favorite release in the game for a power forward, but definitely solid, and he's also got great dribble sigs. I know it's kind of crazy to put a Boogie Cousins over a KD, Dark Matter, and a Paul George. I just think for his position, he's probably a little bit better at that power forward spot. At the number 7 spot is actually going to be a super underrated hero card, and that is the Pink Diamond Mo Bamba. He's a center power forward, 7 foot with a 7'10" wingspan, and especially on this hero version, he's going to be actually super quick for that height and wingspan. He's got 92 speed, 92 acceleration, amazing defender. Like, he just gets some of the craziest defensive animations in game, having a 96 block, 95 interior defense, 90 steal, 88 perimeter. He's got tons of Hall of Fame defensive badges. I don't know what it is about this Mo Bamba card, but he just plays so well in game, especially his hero version. Like, if you guys have used Mo Bamba, you'll most likely know exactly what I'm talking about. He just plays so above, you know, his stats and his badges. Like, he's such a good rebounder. I feel like his player model is so good that he gets great contests. He blocks a lot of shots. He feels super quick in transition. Like, he feels like a super athletic big who can catch lobs. He's got a very solid jump shot. I mean, the card just does everything super well for a center in the game. At the number 6 spot though is going to be the Opal Sabonis. I'm not the biggest fan of this card. I know a lot of people would have him much higher on this list, and I think that's perfectly fair to say. Especially, you know, the Hero 1 does have plus 10 speed and plus 10 acceleration compared to the Heroic version. So the Hero 1 is definitely a lot better than the Heroic. I just don't like this card's jump shot. So for me, I'm putting Sabonis lower, mainly just due to personal preference. Now, I know a lot of people, like I said, would put him a lot higher. He's got a very decent base in the Robert Williams, but this Kyle Anderson upper just completely ruins the jump shot. At least in my eyes, I cannot agree with this card. I feel like his release is so slow. And then even when I hold it down for a while to try to time the jump shot, I just can't agree with this card. I know a lot of people do like him. Like I know Splash, I know he really likes this card. I know a lot of you guys do like Sabonis, and if you want to put him higher on this list, I think that's definitely fair to say. I just think for me, in my personal preference, I just do not like using this card. I don't know what it is with this jump shot. For some reason, I just can't green it. But at the number, I think this is 5. I think his number 5 is going to be the Galexable Kyle Kuzma. Such an elite small forward in the game. He's 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan. I feel like a lot of people would put Sabonis over Kuzma, and once again, I think that's perfectly fair to say. I just like Kuzma a little bit more because at his position, I feel like he does a little bit more for me on the court. Very good defender, solid all-around badges, but mainly about this card, he's got such a smooth jump shot in my eyes. I feel like it's super easy to green and also super quick, so you can get it off in time over the contest. And then he's also got the Kyle Lowry size up and the Trae Young escape, which I feel like is just super well comboed together and very easy to move with this card and create his own shot. So I do have Kyle Kuzma as the 5th best hero card in the game. At the number 4 spot is going to be the Galexable Hudu Turkulu. A lot of people are saying he's like the best point guard or number 2. You know what's funny? I just realized I think the top 4 hero cards in the game are actually all point guards. So this is kind of how I rank. You know, I might put Hudu over Penny because I have Penny at number 3. I think I'm going to put Hudu over him because I think Hudu Turkulu is a little bit better than Penny Hardaway. I like both these cards at the point guard position. I'm going to go Penny at 4 and Hudu at 3. I think they're both amazing point guards in the game and some of the best point guards in the game. I mean, if you look at Penny, 6'7" at the 1, 6'10" wingspan. The thing I like most about Penny is just he feels super quick at getting downhill. Like he is so good at getting to the basket and dunking the ball with that Penny Hardaway size up. It really makes a difference for getting downhill. And then he's also got the Trae escape. Yes, I know his jump shot really isn't the best, and that's the one thing holding this card back, because I'm telling you right now, if you had the KPJ base, the LaMelo Ball base, you know, any of the good bases and uppers in the game, he would easily be the best point guard, at least in my eyes, or at least number 2. But I do think Penny Hardaway is the 4th best hero card, and then Hudu Turkulu at number 3. A great 6'10" point guard, 6'11" wingspan. The card's got decent all-around stats, but he's got such a good jump shot with the John Stockton base, Trae Young upper, on very quick timing. He's got very solid dribble sigs, good dunk packages. I mean, the card's just super well-rounded on the offensive end, and I do think Hudu Turkulu is one of the best hero cards currently in the game. At number 2 though, I do have the Dark Matter MJ. I still think he's so nice at the point guard position, being 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He's pretty much got perfect stats and badges. I mean, pretty much everything you'd want for stats, and then does have 40 Hall of Fame badges. Jump shot wise is going to be the KPJ base, which is easily the best base in the game, but I do realize that his upper does hurt the jump shot and kind of holds the release back. It doesn't feel as good as like the T-Mac KPJ or the Terry KPJ, and that does make sense, and I definitely agree with that. But I just think all around, he's got the Trae leaner, he's got the Trae escape, Kyle Lowry size up, he still gets crazy good dunk animations, he still plays super well in game, you know, being 6'6". I do think MJ is the 2nd best hero card, but at number 1, at least in my eyes, I think it's going to be super obvious. Maybe the best card in the game is going to be the hero point guard Jokic. He's 6'11" at the point guard spot with a 7'3" wingspan. I mean, this card is just so ridiculous. Perfect stats, everything above a 90, most above a 92. He's got 40 Hall of Fame badges, so pretty much every Hoff in the game you'd want. You look at the animations, he's got the Oscar Robertson upper paired with the Eric Pascal base, which I think is a very solid base on very quick timing. He's got good dribble sigs, he can move with the ball, he can dunk at a very high level, having the quick drops off one and the front clutches. I mean, just all around is such a demigod at the point guard position, and I do think is the best hero card in the game. But let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about my ranking? How many hero cards you guys currently have on your squad, and which ones do you guys think are the best? But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.